Hi, everybody. I'm Ann Morato with Modern Salon. And as Modern expands our coverage into the world of spa, wellness, and skincare, we're excited to spotlight industry leaders who are really elevating aesthetic services. I'm very happy to introduce you to Brenda Hogsett, who is somebody I met at a trade show. I've been meaning to catch up with her for so long. Today is her birthday. She's taking time out to talk to us. And Brenda is a master esthetician. She's an award-winning skin professional and the founder of Skintastic in Modesto, California. And she's known for her expertise in advanced skincare and a Brazilian waxing. But I wanted to talk to you, Brenda, a little bit about first, just your career, about what drew you into the world of skincare and spa services. Was there a moment when you realized this was your calling?
Well, my grandmother always told me that I had healing hands. And as a child, 10, 11, 12, touch, massage. And I actually went to school for massage in 1999. And I started in the industry as a certified massage therapist. So I've been in the industry 26 years and I fell in love with skin. Just, I had a calling for facials. I wanted to have fun, I thought it was fun. And it quickly became my passion going to school. And so 2002, 23 years ago, I know it seems like a long time ago, I did my first run at beauty school. I graduated and I took my test. I got a 300 out of 300 for my practical, back when California was doing practicals, but I failed the written 3 times. I gave it up. Marriage, children, family went on. But then 10 years later, I went back to school, took a refresher course, completed the 600 hours again, and my first time taking the test, I passed, which was a glorious day, because part of me, I questioned, am I meant to do this? Is this something I'm meant to do? And I felt this inside of my heart, like, you have to do this. And like, as time went on, I didn't listen to it. And I just remember telling my husband, I have to go back to beauty school. I got to get my license. Something about it. I got to do it. I was born to do this. I know 100%. I am living in my gift. I am living in what I was
Mm,
called to do. And I love it.
mm.
I love this industry. It's so rewarding. Um, People I teach, professionals I teach, future professionals that I teach, they just, they are so, they soak up so much and they have so many great questions for me. And I learn from them. And that's beautiful, is that in this education world, on the education aspect, teaching them equally teaches me as well.
Oh, that's great. I mean, that's enviable. Not everybody feels like they were born to do what they're doing. So your grandmother was right. Your business, Skintastic, you offer this wide range of really advanced treatments. I'm wondering, what are the most successful or maybe the most requested services right now that your clients are asking for?
Majority of my clientele would be in the 40 plus range. And pro cell therapies, the microchanneling, just because it's revolutionary, it's non-invasive, like traditional microneedling. So pro cell is microneedling evolved because it gives you the microneedling like effect without the downtime, and putting in the growth factors, and our serums are recumbent. So it's, not, there's no DNA. So, and a lot of people are trying to get away from DNA or human growth factors. And so the treatments that I perform is microchanneling, the ProCell, and I'm also a national educator and account manager for the company as well. So I'm a educator for 2 major skincare companies. That's my most requested service, is the microchanneling, because I can do it anywhere for the skin, face, body, scars, scar revision. A lot of clients in this area have tummy tuck scars, stretch marks. So it helps to camouflage the stretch marks. So that's my number one requested treatment, or most popular.
So it's stimulating collagen
Yeah.
for sort of skin
Yes.
renewal, cell turnover.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. It is CIT. It's collagen induction therapy. So we're creating micro injuries that are staying in the top layer of skin in the stratum corneum. We're not going into living tissue, and it's a 0.25 millimeter depth and below. So we have cosmetic tips and we have medical grade tips. This is in the scope of practice for solo estheticians to provide to their clients because we are registered with the FDA as a class 1 device.
All right, that's important. I mean, just,
Yes,
and also scope of
yes,
practice. I mean,
it is a large scope.
that's extremely
Hmm.
important. You mentioned that you're an educator. You mentioned that it sounds like with future professionals, you also act as a mentor to them.
Hmm.
What are you telling them that they really need to understand to succeed in aesthetics today? What are some of the things, top line that you're saying you need to be good at this or you need to focus on this?
The client experience, your guest experience is the number one because what I see today, a lot of providers tend to have this mentality of if you don't want it, somebody else will. And I think that past when the pandemic happened, I think it really shifted our industry in general. It shifted the hair industry, it shifted it threw our world upside down, and we literally had to go right back to the drawing board and we had to figure things out and start from scratch, ground zero, um, and it's the client experience, the guest experience. We have to give we have to give of ourselves. I feel like a lot of providers have gotten away from that. If you don't want it, somebody else will mentality, for lack of a better word. But I think if you treat every person in your chair or in your bed as if they're your only one, they feel that and then they will want to come back. They will want to return. So it's focusing on the guest experience is the number one. And then your
That's
results, making sure that
mm,
you do very good results, and troubleshooting. If a client isn't getting the results they want, and if you don't know, humble yourself and say, you know what? Let's figure this out together. They would rather you be honest with them than just tell them something. So if you have another mentor, somebody that you look up to in this industry, because I've not gotten results I wanted, but I have others in the industry. I'm like, hey, doing this client, performing these treatments, what do you think I should do? And they're like, oh, we troubleshoot. It's a community. And so the community is what's really important in our industry is we lift each other up. And if we're not getting the results we want for this client, they're going to help me. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see it that way. So then I'll do that treatment and I'll incorporate something that they said, and then I get the results. And they know that I'm reaching out to other professionals to get the results I want. So it's community. Community is really big and important.
that's I love that you brought that up because of course, I mean, it's also easier than ever for us to reach out and ask for feedback and ask for input.
Mhm.
But the fact that it requires some humility,
Yep.
but it's good for, like you said, it's good for clients to see, but
Yep.
it's also really good for those people that you educate and mentor to hear
Mhm.
we don't have all the answers.
Nope.
So let's collaborate and
Yes.
and be
Yeah.
stronger together. Yeah.
And the ones in school that are learning, they may know of a procedure or a protocol that I don't know of yet. From you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
we're all whether you're year 1 or year 30, we're all learning. And if you think that you're done learning, then it's time to get out.
Well, this is the perfect segue to my last question, which is so sort of looking ahead to trends and innovations that you see might be shaping the future of aesthetics. Do you anticipate what clients are going to be asking for even more in the next few years? I mean, you've mentioned microchanneling, you've mentioned these services to revive, refresh. What do you think is coming down the pike?
What I feel is the future is clients are becoming estheticians themselves. Your clients in your chair, they're getting so much education, whether it be through TikTok or Instagram, social media. They are sponges just as much as
Mm,
anyone. And I have had a lot of clients become estheticians through me. I've been doing this for so many years, and Skintastic is 11 years old. I have had handfuls of clients that have gone on to school to become an esthetician. So they find that they find out they love this too, and they want to get in it too. They want to be educated. They want to be educated. So what I see this transition is clients are educating themselves, whether it be through you, the provider, the professional, or social media. So it's how do we want them to get that information? Do we want them to get it through an influencer who doesn't know, or do we want them to get the information from us? We're not gatekeeping. This is 2025. We're not gatekeeping. And what I like to do is I love educating my clients. And if it's not something that they're going to do with me, I want to make sure that they have the tools and that they're equipped to be able to do these things at home. Okay? To make sure that my goal is to give them the best canvas possible. Whatever their goal is for their skin, that is my goal. Whether they come into my bed and get a treatment or not, because the bigger picture is their health and wellness.
Again, what a perfect way to wrap that. I just love you I see the importance of the client experience to you and that client. And I'm so grateful that we finally connected. Happy birthday. And
Thank you.
thank you so much for talking to me.
Absolutely, absolutely.